and I am Iheartapplejack on Instagram, and I wanted to try something new. So today I'm gonna talk about rarijack because it's my favorite, and why I think it makes the most sense, like, out of all the ships of MLP. First off, I want to talk about maturity. So, out of all of the characters in the main 6, I would say that Rarity and Applejack are the most mature out of all of them. And, like, pretty much for Rarity, she was like, well, this is an opinion, but, this whole video is an opinion. For Rarity, she had one episode where they kind of had to, make her not generous because of how, generous she is from the start. And she, all in all, is a really good friend. I would love to have a friend like her. And, she's, dramatic, but, not in a bad way. It's kind of good. It's funny, and it's not harmful. It's not hurting anybody. So, that's me talking about her character. Now I want to talk about Applejack's character. I'm sorry if this is, all over the place. I like talking about random things at different times. Kind of, do not have a flow train of thought. It's the ADHD in me. You may call it ADHD. I call it the rarijack in me, okay? And, basically, with Applejack, she is very mature, and she does have flaws. But once she recognizes them, she fixes them, which is something I love about her. Such as in season 1, when Applejack makes a bet with her brother that she can clear all of the apples for apple bucking season back in season 1, and she ended up overworking herself. But she was too confident in herself that she could do it all, and she refused to get any help because she didn't think anything was wrong. But until her friends really pointed it out, she recognizes that she needs help, and that is an example. Or another thing about her is how she can be overly honest, such as in the episodes where she thinks, she was like, oh, you wanted me to be honest? And so she's actually honest, but then she learns that she's being too honest, and she fixes her mistakes. She doesn't do anything purposely wrong. Okay, that was my ramble about their two characters and how they're mature. That goes a long way because they're mature enough that I think that they would make a good relationship, which, like I said, is one of the main reasons why I ship them. Another reason is that they are different, but by different, they're different in a way that complements each other, and they bring each other up with their differences. I have a book. I don't know if y'all have read it, but it's a mini book, and the whole book is about how they're so different, but they use their differences to come together, and it's really cute. It's really sweet. It's called Rarijack Fixes the Day. I'll show you a photo of it in this recording. Also, they also, have a bunch of episodes together, so we do get a bunch of development with them, and we get to see them really, coexist with each other, and how they solve friendship problems and all that, and how they are, the most compatible, maybe, in a way. I don't know, but, how they could, bring stuff together, and how they do have similarities in some ways like that. Anyways, that's enough about Friendship is Magic. Now I want to go on to the Equestria Girls versions even though they are not the same thing, they kind of are. In my opinion, I compare them like both because they're technically the same people, but technically not. It's weird. So in Equestria Girls, it's kind of weird because I don't know, like, I wouldn't consider it canon. Like, it's really weird how they do it. Like, it's cute, but then the more I stare at it, the more weirded out I get. Because it's like, why do all that just for it to not become canon? Like, I get it, they were like, it's progress and stuff, but it still kind of weirds me out. Like, I know it's the best they could do, but, like, I don't really forgive it, kind of. But I still like the ship in Equestria Girls. Such as their development around the movies and stuff. And you can slowly start to see in all of the movies how they become closer and closer and closer. And basically there's like different arcs that like surround the relationship. They had a whole movie about it. And it's very interesting to me. And that is another thing that, like I mentioned in Friendship is Magic, how they have a bunch of arcs together. And it's just, and they go so well, like they're so good. And that is why I like the